Hello everyone. Today on my bench is powerful and mighty Nakamichi 700zxl. It's in the nice shape from the front, all buttons in place, it looks nice. A little bit rusty top cover, but all in all looks pretty nice. And I had to visit gym for 3 months to start working on this deck. Just kidding. It's really heavy, and it will require good efforts to work with this deck. Let me see. Panel is stuck there, so the same problem as with Nakamichi LX series. So we need to clean and lubricate the mechanism, because it's stuck just because of that. Let's turn on power. It does like that. All indicators lit. That's a good sign. So tape switch. Right, eject to the side like that. Interesting. We have everything in place. And technically I see that both capstans are running. That's a good sign. Let me see what it can do. Fast forward, rewind, works, playback. This even engages the heads. Okay. Alright. Let me remove the cover. Oh, it was easy. And let's install the test tape and see how it works with the tape. It can fast forward, it can rewind, and it's engaged playback. Alright, and there was some noise on the indicators. Okay, let me try the recorded tape. Will it play or not? Alright. Good luck. We have some signals, but the difference between left and right channel is significant. Alright. Beautiful. I hope I will make this deck work. Let me see. Calibration. Oh, not on this side. It cannot record this side. The text tape. Where is it? 70 microseconds here. We have it. Alright, let's see. No, record not engaging. No, it's not engaging. So probably the switch. I don't hear it clicking. On Nakamichi it usually clicks. Okay, let me work it out a little bit, and let's see if it would be able to engage now. Yeah, here. We engage calibration, and it shows level, and it shows error. Alright. So there is some problem with electronics. Then, okay, let me open it and let's see what's inside. See you soon. And here I'm back. Everything is open, and I'm trying to remove the front cover. Right, so there was multiple screws which you don't need to fully remove. Just relax them, as it has this junction, and it can just hold like that. So there's a couple of cables. I believe it's the light. Yes, it's a light for the buttons. There's a few more cables here. One goes to the lower board, one goes here on the power supply, and the white one, it goes around again right here. Probably another light. Okay, so are those any different? Here we have how many wires? Let me see better. Okay, like 3 wires. And here we have 3 wires. Here we have orange, red, and brown, and connector is orange labeled. Okay. So that's one goes here, and it don't have label. No. Okay. I believe someone was already working on this deck because these cables are not tied up. Alright, the white one. Yeah, for some reason it goes around all the boards. There is no reason if you need just to get here. And this one is the light, sits somewhere here. Not sure, maybe second light. Oh, this one is the middle. Okay, we will see when open. And we need to get to this connector. Let me get my tools. This connector is a little bit different than the other one. Alright. No label at all, 3-pin. And the other one, yeah, it's different. It would not fit here, so you would not be able to mess them up. Alright. And we have another wire, but it's not connected. Okay. Let me remove the front panel and let's see what we can do. I checked the sound from this deck. Right channel works, but no high frequencies, and left channel gives just a half of this level. I went like maybe 30% of the level, and all in all, I didn't like the sound. Let me see what's wrong with this deck. That's the mechanism here. I need somehow release it. What ideas? I like these 2 screws and this spring here. So let me show you from this position. Okay. I'm gonna hold this spring to the side. Luckily, it's hard to break this pin. It's made from metal and it's thick. So, but I'm sorry. The spring is quite powerful, so make sure that you do that. Alright, and these 2 screws, I believe, hold this mechanism here. Billet, let it out. I'm not sure. And everything is tied together. My gosh. All right. Alright, we disconnected mechanism, but I'm not quite sure how to pull it out. We also have lower parts. Okay, let me check, maybe they have some ideas in the service manual. But so far it looks pretty strange for me. I will get back to you soon. Alright, I removed it. So it was just a pin which you can push and it gets out here. So I assembled these parts back. You may see that this air pump don't hold anymore. So we would need to open, probably lubricate a little bit to make it running. Okay, moving on. At least we have all boards. That's already a good sign. Let me check the heads and see what's wrong with this deck. See you soon. Alright, moving on. So here, guys, is a close-up view of the tape going through the heads. I thought maybe playback head is not properly set because there is no high frequencies, but it's not the case, so probably something else. All right, looking further. Okay, I was able to find high frequencies, so the problem was with the azimuth. So I look it more, I see the head a little bit off, so I'm adjusted and now it plays really well with the highs, but left channel is still like 25-30% of the power. I have met such only when like half of the head was fried and like someone did reconnect it and just half of the head on one channel was working. I have to read through manual how to remove tape transport because it's not obvious. Everything is packed pretty well. I see here is a microchip which adjusts speed of the motor. This is azimuth wire, but not quite sure how to get in there. Need to do more learning and reading before we'll continue on this deck. See you soon. Alright, guys, I have read more and I'm ready to continue. So first of all, I'm disconnected power supply because we would need to remove tape transport. And to do that, we will have to do lots of work. Right, so removing screws here. So to remove bottom panel. All right. Next. You see it has some piece of foam glued here. Here transistors. Wow. Why they install it like that? Really pretty interesting design. Let me show you closer. Pretty interesting design. All right, so our tape transport behind that. It was said to disconnect connectors. I don't see it here. So next step would be to pull back the rear cover. So let me rotate it to the position and we will be able to do that. Oops. So it maintains couple screws on the top. And on the side. So on the side we don't need to remove full, just relax a little bit. Alright, and from this side the same. Here we have one to remove and two more to relax. Okay, check. Alright, let's goes like that. Next step is remove this top piece. Alright, and remove this board holder piece. Then we have to remove these two boards, they are together. And that's where those connectors I told you we need to remove. Okay, let me see. Need to pull you back there. Here, so these two connectors from here. Wow, that's a design, huh? Oh, can you imagine that? I believe it would be the first video where we servicing publicly Nakamichi 700zxl. All those designs are really quite old. They had to put so many boards together, but it's a little bit, and we don't have possibility to touch, and connectors and wires don't go there. So probably I can get it from this side. Disconnected. A little bit more exercise and we will get tape transport out. Yeah, that's where like rotating table would help. Alright, next remove this plastic part. This one was not fully tight, so I believe someone was already servicing. That's this one as well. They're not tight. Someone's already there. I'm afraid the head is fried. But I kinda may bet that we would need a new head for this deck. All right, removed. Now we have access to the tape transport screws. Huh. Two screws are not original. You will not believe me, but the top screws are, looks like Nakamichi usually use the same size screws. Okay, and this one does not. Okay, let me pull it to the bottom. Okay, put this back here. And see what's wrong with these two screws. Yeah. This one is replacement screw, so it looks like plastic parts was already broken on this deck because it goes through all plastic pieces. Yeah, and there is nut on the back side of the tape transport, but it's okay. That's cancel. Okay, here is nut. We have one more left, and this is a different one. Okay, some replacement. No, azimuth connector on the lower board. Some school paper. Okay, that's the price head and record head here on top. And playback head. I didn't see it. It's here. So we need to remove this cover. Yeah, and here is the connector for the playback head. Okay, record head here, right head here, playback head here. Okay. This one. It goes from the motherboard and connects right here in this place. Okay. There's 4 pins. No, we have more on the lower board. 2 more. Is it everything? I hope so. Yeah, the plastic parts are falling apart. But here we are. Here are tape transport. That's all connectors. 2 on the lower board, this one on the lower board, and head connectors, and 1 connector on the joint board here inside. All right, let me prepare and we'll see what's next. See you soon. Okay, now let's check if head is short or it's normal, because that's really important. This will define if we need new head or not. So we need to set for 2 kilo ohm. I need wires to connect. So one, other one. So what I will be doing, I will get connector for the playback head, connect wires to the one half, not one channel. We should get 300 ohm. And on the other channel, we should get the same results. That's what means that the head is good. Okay, 192 ohm. All right, another channel. Okay, so they're even, it's good. It's only 300 ohm, so that's probably 200 ohm. All right, so looks like head is good. Then I would service tape transport. You may check my videos. I did it multiple times already before. The recent one was with the X7, and you may just see step-by-step instruction. Nothing new here. Same tape transport, same problems. The belts, relax it. Okay. This one was relaxed as well. The one which changed the modes, because it was engaging playback from time to time with delay. And I will replace idler tire. So what's the difference? We have 2 sensors for the rotation, same as the Nakamichi Dragon does, and like ZX models. And the difference that we have external speed control board, so I believe it has FG coil inside, and this board adjusts using FG coil as a rotation speed, so it's a better version. In Nakamichi 680, technically this board is inside, I believe, or outside, I don't remember, but they have similar board. Okay, let me work on it. See you in the next part. All right, everyone. Tape transport has been rebuilt, assembled, so now it works quiet and smooth. See, that's the performance of the rewind. Fast forward, play back. It plays, but it's the same. And I touched the pins on the playback head, so left channel don't have low frequencies, so highly probably capacitors are doomed there. What else? We need to reverse the tape to check if the record can be engaged. Yes, it can. And let's try. Right. Alright, so all modes work. The only thing that automatic calibration did not, because we have to fix the ZX tape. Right. Next, I will be pulling up boards and see capacitors replacement, see what else I can do there, and so on. It will be a long and painful process, but as a result we should get a pretty nice deck. I was able to assemble tape transport. I used one strap here, one strap on top, so this belt would not touch this board and we would not need those papers. All right, so I hope it would be a pretty nice deck because heads are worn. I would not say they're not. These decks were not bought like to put on shelf. They've been playing a lot, but it still perform, I believe, pretty well from everything I've heard so far. So that would be end of the part 1. I hope you enjoy it. Tape transport again, as I tell you, like I didn't make a detailed video because everything we did before. Tape transfer assembly, lubrication of the adjustment for the azimuth here, replacement belts, replacement azimuth belt. I already did it on my channel multiple times, so please go on page on my channel. There is a search and you may select different deck models and see what I did before with Nakamichi, Sony's, TX and so on. All right, that would be it for tonight. It's getting late, so thanks for your time, thanks for your attention. See you in my next videos. Bye-bye. All right, guys, I'm looking further and I found that someone bypassed this relay. You see these wires? Left, right channel here, and they bypassed it right here to two resistors, R114, R214, and there is a cut traces. So, and those relay, like I believe I can desolder, open and clean them up. And I found one more relay on one of the boards, I believe on Dolby board here. It's the same relay. So it looks suspicious as well. Alright, let me clean them up and see if it will start working, because otherwise like I would need to check all transistors. I found that on playback amplifier we have here as a complementary pairs of FET transistors here and here, and those are soldered like that. Okay. I'm not sure if I would be able to find this nowadays. Alright, let me see. Let me see what's faulty. Let's start from relays and let me find what was been done here, what they've been doing. It's not factory, so let me work this. Hey guys, and I have both channels running, and I've got finally good bus output, good levels, everything is fine, everything is placed, and equalizer works, everything works, and I had no need to resolder anything. After I deoxidized, cleaned all relays, and I put back, restored the traces, removed those wires. Currently we have Dolby working, it turns on and properly I can hear it. And the second step was like to use these ports, VR101 and VR201, and using this instruction, step number 2, playback amp offset adjustment. So these amplifiers were disbalanced, like it was like -8 volt on the output. All right, that's why they didn't work properly. So we had to adjust and have 0 levels on the output of the op amp, and then everything works. Woohoo! As easy as that. Hope this will help you. And those spots, they have been like fixed with paint. I had to click them and then tune up. So over time parameters just degraded and deck just was not able to properly work as designed. Alright, And guys who've been fixing, they just didn't read instruction manual. They like cut the traces, they put wires where it is not needed. Now like we have Dolby working. Before Dolby was not turning on. Alright, thank you, see you.